Let us start with the chapter on teeth identification and numbering system. Now we shall be covering it under introduction, triad categories, dental formulas and various tooth numbering system will be covered under this. Now as we all know that in order to understand the basic dental anatomy of a tooth, we need to understand first and foremost the nomenclatures and the various terms that are used for it. So the main purpose of this particular topic is to first of all to understand the terms that are used clinically to identify the teeth and also the nomenclature. So let us first understand the terms of the nomenclatures that is used here. So what is the etymology of the teeth? This is means to the origin. The terms that are given for the teeth, the origin of this name is basically from Latin. So for incisor, it is derived from insidiare, means to cut. Canine, it is derived from canis, means dog or horns. Premolar, it is basically derived because of its relation with that of the molar. Then molar is derived from molaris, that means to say milestone. Here we all know that the incisors are used for incising, whereas canines are the most prominent teeth, whereas molars are used for it has the ability to chew the food. So with this basic concept and the terms that are used, let us come to something called as tooth coding. Now whenever we are identifying a teeth and we are naming a tooth, we need to have a specific pattern in which it has to be followed. That is, it is followed in this format, that is dentition, arch, quadrant and tooth name. So whenever you are going to identify a tooth, we have to first of all identify the dentition, whether it is a primary dentition or is it a permanent dentition. Then we name the arch, that is whether it is a maxillary or mandibular arch. Then comes the quadrant, that is right or the left side, and then the tooth name. So let us take an example here. We can see that we have identified the dentition, that is deciduous, then the arch as maxillary, the quadrant as left and the tooth as first molar. This is tooth coding. Now following this, let us understand what exactly is the triad categories. Now triad is defined as a characteristic feature. Now whenever we are trying to identify a teeth, we have to first of all understand the differences and similarities between the dentition or between the individual tooth. So let us understand what is this triad. Means every specific tooth has a different features and also some characteristic feature it has which will be differentiated from the other. So let us see what